うございます。Good morning, everyone. um, I just woke up and I was thinking of going back to bed, but then I couldn't. So I'm awake right now. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I normally don't wake up until like 10. おはようございます。普通にね、10時半とかぐらいに起きるんだけど、今日はなんとですね、6時に起きちゃいました。なんとですね、早めに起きちゃいました。なんで、ちょっと話すだけの配信しようかなって思って。この時間だったら日本語話せるかなって思ったんだけど、まあどうかな。ののんさんいらっしゃい。黒中さんいらっしゃい。Yeah, I normally wake up much later, so oh yeah, I even though it says I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch in the description, I'm actually just doing YouTube only right now. I didn't really feel like, I don't know, do people even watch Twitch at like 6 a.m? こんばんは。そうですよ。今朝の6時なんですよ。なんだろうね。昨日ちょっと早めに寝たんだけどね。なんと早めに起きちゃいました。あとはさんいらっしゃい。いらっしゃい。はい、今日はちょっともうちょっと眠そうな声で配信してます。わざとやってないんですけど。And hey, welcome. Where have I been all these days? Yeah, so I was kind of just chilling. This last like week or so, I was kind of busy with work. I still kind of am busy with work, but yeah, I was kind of just busy and finishing up some stuff. I have some music work that I'm trying to finish. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been. そういえば最近っていうか一昨日声フォントというものを作ったんですけど、声フォントっていうのはなんか TTS みたいなやつで、ね、自分の声をその声フォントを作ったんだけど、なんか録音するときは読む日本語の文が難しくてで振り仮名がついてたんだけど、やっぱり文自体が難しくて、でその結果声フォントの話し方がめちゃくちゃ遅くてで低くて、なんだろうね、多分集中しすぎて、でそのせいで声がすごく低くなっちゃったでも興味ある方いらっしゃったらなんだっけ、声フォントクラウドというサービスがあってでそこに行ったら私の声がありますYeah, hey, welcome. I'm just kind of sleepily talking here, but I woke up a little bit earlier than usual and I couldn't fall back asleep, so I thought I would just wake up. But I'm kind of sleepy. But I assume, I don't know, what time zone are all of you from? What time is it where you guys are? Because I'm very sleepy. But I should be, I'm thinking of maybe streaming later today. I'm going to be working on some live 2D stuff today. So I'll probably be streaming some of that. Not like now, but later in the day. So If anyone's interested in that, I'll be doing that later. Okay. It's either like early morning or late at night for people, it seems. Yeah, it seems it's 9 or 10 p.m., huh? こんばんは。ちょっと早めに起きちゃいました。Yeah, I kind of updated my model a little bit since my last stream. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm kind of bouncing a little bit. I kind of bounce a little bit now, along with my movement. It was kind of like me testing a new thing in Live 2D, but I think I was able to implement it pretty well. And I kind of want to hopefully implement it in the following models I work on. 気づいたのかな？新しい、新しいじゃないけど、ライブ 3D モデルの調整をちょっとやって、で、なんだろうな。なんかちょっと動いてるような動きをつけました。ちょっと試しって感じでつけました。どうかな？ Why so early today? I just kind of woke up early and I couldn't fall back asleep. Yeah, I don't know. I think the cats woke me up. They were like running around. And that kind of woke me up, and then like, I don't know, I like got up to use the bathroom, and then it was like, I turned on the light and I was like, you know what, I think I'm actually awake. ありがとう。いや、髪の入れはね、最初に作った時はめちゃくちゃなんだろうね、綺麗に動けてくれなかったんだけど、なんかね、いろいろやったらなんとかサラサラって感じになってくれました。ありがとう。最近紙の物理演算の設定をいじってて、多分やっといい感じにできたんじゃないかなって思ってます。Oh yeah, I also recently, last time when I was adjusting my model, I was also adjusting the lip sync a little bit, so it should be a little bit better than before, I think. I had it like at the wrong setting for like a month or two. I don't know why. I don't know like why I didn't notice, but it should be better. 風のようで。そうかな。I guess I normally talk a little bit louder. I'm just talking this loud because I don't want to be too loud. It's early in the morning. I don't think I'm awake enough to speak at a full volume right now. But does that make this an ASMR stream? An unintentional ASMR stream? And hello. Welcome. How old am I? I think I'm like 24, if I remember right. I always forget my age. Something like that, I think. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm still waking up, but thank you. あ、聞いてくれてありがとうね。おやすみなさい。Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Just a little bit. Yeah. Thanks for listening to me. I keep yawning. It's a curse. Thank you. Yeah, I want to do more art. I didn't think of I finally made like a tag for Twitter at least. So I'd like to post a little bit more art potentially. Potentially. But not sure when. But I kind of like draw in my free time occasionally, but I just don't normally finish anything. But yeah. How do you tune Saki AI so good? To be honest, like I feel like I didn't even barely do anything. If you with Saki AI, if you use the auto tuning feature, it like does so much for you because I guess Saki's voice provider is like a really good singer, I think. So the auto tuning that Cynthia can do with her voice is like supernatural. So to be honest, like I do the auto tune thing with Saki AI, and then I use that as a base and then work from there. But yeah, honestly, like I barely did anything, I feel like. The expression is really capturable. Thank you. So I updated my model a little bit, so a little bit, so it should be a little bit more accurate, maybe. こんばんは。こんばんは。Am I still in university? I am not. I graduated back in January? January-ish? December to January? Something like that. Are you actually living in Asia? No, I I live in California. I'm just awake a little bit early. Am I going to poll for Ayaka? I don't know. I don't know if I'll be playing Genshin anytime soon. I'm kind of just too busy, but maybe I kind of want to wait for what's her name? Bao? I think I saw like some gameplay leaks or something, and she looked pretty cool. そう、結構眠いですよ。結構眠いですよ。でも昨日新しいライフ3モデルの依頼を始めたんで、多分今日の昼後ぐらいにまた配信しようかなって思ってる。そのライフ3依頼のやつを配信しようかなって思ってる。I am a little bit sleepy. I tried to go back to bed though, and I don't know, like I couldn't really fall asleep. But maybe I'll fall asleep after this stream though, who knows? Maybe doing this stream will make me tired again and I can fall asleep for a little bit longer. Pulling for a Yaka, but I'm playing Kokomi's right after. Yeah. I feel like I'll probably just, I don't know, I don't like have any gems saved up and I haven't been playing, so like whoever I want, I'll have to kind of play a bit first before I can pull for anyone. Is the auto-tuning feature available on standard version of Synthfee? I'm not sure. I think it's only available on Pro, I think. Pretty sure. I've only had the Pro version before, so I'm not sure about the is the standard one, is that the previous edition of Synthfee? Do you think making live 2D models of Genshin characters can lead to a copyright problem? Maybe. I don't know though. I mean, like, I guess with live 2D there's like that one clause in like the terms of service that I think you're not supposed to make models of any like character from like a franchise without permission, I think. But you're probably fine, but like there is always potential for you to get like a cease and desist, I suppose. I'm not sure though. Like I've seen a bunch of Genshin Live 2D models. I don't know like if they're still up, but I don't know if there's like maybe there might be like a potential problem, but I don't know if anyone has run into that actual issue yet. I guess like worst case they might just like tell you to take it down, but I'm not sure if they would actually do that though. I don't know. You know, like some companies will have like rules, but then they won't actually like enforce them, you know? So who knows? When you pull Dayaka, you're just frozen in front of the screen. Ooh, yeah. I feel like for me, like when I pull a 5-star, I'm just like I don't even like react because I'm just like, huh? Huh? こんばんは。そうですよ。最近今日ちょっと早めに起きちゃいました。Oh yeah, I should mention, someone mentioned it. I'll be live streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. So about 20. Let's see. In about 32 hours, I'll be doing a live stream with Haru on Twitch to show off her Live 2D model that I made. And we'll be playing some video games, I think. We'll be playing some video games together and showing off her model, and I think she has some music that she's gonna show off as well. So if anyone's interested in my models or in Haru, definitely check out her Twitch channel. I have the link in my community page on YouTube. If anyone's interested, or if you want to support me, just come say hi. I would love if some of my viewers could join. And hey, welcome. Would you like to try 7 for Neutrino? Oh yeah. I do want to try 7. I haven't messed with Neutrino much. I still have to like check the. I know that they made like the there's like a fan made UI, right? I want to kind of mess with it. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I would like to mess with 7 and see, because like from the covers I heard with her, it seemed like she was like really close to like Mikoto's voice tone, which I really like. Oh Yasumi, thanks for coming by. Oh yeah. There, if you like, I think on like the face rig, what is it, like the face, for people who use face rig, there's like the community page for that or whatever, and there's like a bunch of Genshin models on there. I don't know if there's an issue with that, but there's a bunch of them on there. Like I think it's, as long as it's their own art, like not official art, I think it's fine. I think. 明日だっけ。今から32時間ぐらい後でコラボ配信をやる予定なんだけど、立ち前に配信してたライフ 3D モデルの制作の子なんだけど、はるちゃんという方がデビューする予定みたいなんで一緒に配信する予定になってるんですけど、今から32時間ぐらいに配信する予定です。コミュニティページからリンクがあるんで、興味ある方はぜひぜひその方の Twitch チャンネルを フォローして私と一緒になんだっけ、なんかゲームやる予定みたいなんでなんかする予定And thank you. Hey, welcome. Yeah, I live in oh, I got a notification. Let me mute my notifications. Yeah, I live in California, so it's a little bit early right now. Your model's so flowy, it's so good to look at. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. そう、初めてのコラボかもな。コラボあんまりやらないからな。なんだろうね、私そんなに人となんだろうね。私、他の人と話すのがあんまり得意じゃなくて。うん。でも楽しみだな。もっと歌ってください。いやー、歌おうかもな。またカラオケ発信やりたいかも。そう、多分時間的にはちょっとちょっと難しいかもな。日本だと。でもまあ、時間ある人はぜひぜひ。多分全部英語の配信になっちゃうけどでも日本人の方いらっしゃったらめっちゃ嬉しいそう、楽しみ頑張って、日本語の勉強頑張ってねあ、そうこれ見せたかったんだよ。I wanted to show this off. I have cat ears now. I wanted to show this off. I now have the ability to turn into cat. I added this to my model the other day. そう、アーカイブが残るはずどっかにYouTube でもなくて、多分 Twitch だけのアーカイブが残るはずなんだけど、わかんない聞いてみるねYes, I have cat ears now. I can turn on and off my cat ears and my cat mouth. Yeah, it's a new update. そう、新しいモデルのアップデートですにゃんにゃん、猫ちゃんになっちゃいました。にゃっちゃいましたThank you. Yeah, I don't have a tail yet. I might add a cat tail at some point or something. そう、耳の揺れなんだけど、これ、なんだっけ、眉毛と、目とつながってるからWait, let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's fun to see the ears wiggle around a bit. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was pretty happy with how the ears came out. I kind of like added them very randomly, but I wanted to have a cat mouth. I don't know. Cat mouth was like something I wanted for a while. But I can turn it on and off and stuff when I don't want it, but ありがとう。いや、ずっと作りたかったやつなんだよね。猫耳。Yeah, I think the teeth are very very nice addition, huh? zoom into the teeth even more. Okay, I'll zoom out. Getting too close and personal here. I do want to do some more additions at some point, but I'm not really sure. I have to come up with ideas. I feel like whenever people commission me for live 2D models, they have so many ideas for expressions, but when it's my own model, I like never know what to do, you know? Like I don't even know what I want to add. Wait, let me not be selected to this. Will I ever work with Neutrino? Maybe. I did do some test covers with Kirita on my SoundCloud at one point. But that was a while ago. So I'm not sure if I'd use Kirita at this point, but I kind of want to use 7 or maybe a different voice bank. I don't know. I want to mess around with it more, but I always have issues when I try to like mix it. I feel like it always tends to sound kind of noisy. I have a hard time getting the noise to go away a little bit. Depends on the voice bank though. Yeah, out to be an artist. True. Kawaii-so. Yeah, I want to do. I'm trying to like juggle vocal synth stuff on top of live 2D work. I'm just trying to like make sure I schedule everything properly. Kind of trying to finish this music thing though. But once I finish that, then I'll go back to live 2D work, and then after that, I might have some time for some vocals and stuff. But yeah, scheduling can be kind of hard. It is my own schedule, so I kind of have to keep myself in check. Oh yeah. Sorry, the what is it called? The description is still the same, but I'm only streaming on YouTube for now. I'll stream on Twitch later today. Not sure what time yet, but I will be doing some live 2D work on stream. Probably what time? Not sure what time yet. Maybe maybe like 1 p.m. or 12 p.m. like around noon PST. Maybe in like 6-ish hours I'll probably be streaming live 2D stuff. Probably. Do you also sing? I sing sometimes. I did actually do a live stream, karaoke live stream a while back. It's kind of kind of embarrassing, but I did do that. I do want to sing more, but I have to. I was gonna set up like a vocal recording booth at some point. we have a extra, not really extra. We have another bedroom that we've been using for like music stuff. And I'd like to potentially set that up as like my music recording room a little bit. We have like a piano and like some drums in there already. But yeah, I want to build like a kind of an enclosed vocal recording booth in there, so that I can record with that. Because at the moment, I just like kind of am sitting in front of my computer, which isn't really ideal for recording stuff. Not that like the noise is, I guess, not really an issue, but the walls are kind of like reverby, you know. So as far as like a recording environment, it's probably not that great. So yeah, I'd like to make a dedicated recording area at some point. I don't know when. It's easy to just keep putting stuff off because I don't want to actually have to like build it. I was thinking about just like buying one, but they're so expensive. It's so much cheaper to just like build it, but also, yeah, you have to actually build it. Oh yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by the stream. I'll be streaming later today if you're interested in that. Which vocal synth do I really like to use? Like which vocal synth program or vocal synth like voice pink? I do really like VY1, V4, and then I also really like Saki AI. I think in terms of like ease of use, I think I do really like Saki AI the most, maybe just because of like it's so easy to make her sound so amazing. But the only thing is like with the AI banks, they don't have as much flexibility in terms of like song type and like music genre, like because it's based off of like their real voice. It kind of has similar limitations to a real voice as well. So like Saki AI might sound a little bit weird if you send her like a really happy, really fast, like nightcore type song, you know. But I really like Synthb in terms of like programs. I think that's my favorite one currently. I don't know, like it's hard to go back to like Utao or even Vocaloid at this point. I'm not saying I won't, but after like using Synthb for a bit, it's like really hard to be honest to like go back to those other programs, because the UI is just like so much more clunky with the other programs. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I did add a fang, just a single fang. I added 2 fangs, but then I realized it kind of looked weird, so I just left it as 1 fang. Cause yeah, I added a fang on the other side, but then it looked not as good. So oh yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I definitely want to keep doing stuff. I just yeah, I want to continue just doing whatever, and I hope people will be okay with that. I know some people want me to like upload specific things, but I'm kind of just like doing my own thing. I like upload occasionally. What is my dream job? To be honest, I would say that like my current Life 2D job that I'm doing, I mean it's freelance, so I'm not sure if you consider that like a job, but I'm doing that full-time at this point, and to be honest, I think that might be my dream job. I enjoy the process and I enjoy the work, and people find my workflow videos helpful, and I'm able to like pay my rent. So I don't know, maybe I do have my dream job already. I've been like ever since I started like being real here, ever since I started doing live 2D stuff, I feel like ever since January, I feel like my mental state has gotten so much better. And I'm like just kind of enjoying my day-to-day life so much more. I think having something that I can work on that like has no real skill ceiling, I suppose. Like there's like no matter how much I improve with live 2D, there's always going to be things that I won't know how to do or things that like I can improve on. And I think that sort of thing really helps drive me forward. I think that was kind of how it was with Vocaloid and like vocal synth stuff in general. Not that I've like hit some skill ceiling, but I do feel like I've been so invested in everything that I feel like I have a full grasp on almost everything, and I'm like there's not really like, I don't know, in my mind there's like not a bunch of new things to implement, but with live 2D there's like just endless new things I can try. Oh yeah, thanks for coming by. ありがとね。そう。かわいいよね。自分で言うのはあれだけど。But yeah, like after using Synthbe, it's hard to go back. It's so nice. あ、こんばんは。いらっしゃい。What game am I into right now? It's a little weird, but like kind of like in the past week I've kind of started getting into Apex, not battle arena or battle royale, but I've been getting into the arenas because I used to play Overwatch a lot, and I used to play 3v3s in Overwatch a lot, and I don't play Overwatch anymore, but I was kind of missing that, so I recently started playing Apex arenas with my friend group, and I've been enjoying that. I kind of suck, but I've been enjoying that. But I never really touched Apex before because I don't really like the battle royale stuff that much. But I'm kind of enjoying arenas though. But I know like every fucking person streams Apex nowadays, so I'm like, I don't think I need to do that content. I don't think anyone needs to see me just miss an entire clip. But yeah, I've been enjoying arena. And it's also kind of like easy for me to just like do a quick game with a friend and then like go back to what I was doing. So it's not like a huge time investment or anything. Like, I feel like when I open like Genshin, for example, I'm just gonna play for like hours, but with Apex I can like just play like a game or two and then stop. My goal is to work animating models for video games, but I don't know where to start. Any advice? I mean, to be honest, I'm not really the best person to give advice for that either. Because I've just like everything I've learned is just like off of YouTube. But yeah, I would definitely say really for any type of job in video games, or really, you know, any type of art, definitely starting to build a portfolio is something I would suggest. Being able to show that you like what you can do and kind of what things you might specialize in. I think that's definitely a good idea. Any type of portfolio is good to have in one way or another. How did you discover Vocaloid? I was like, it was back when I was playing, I think I was in like 6th grade. But it was back when I was playing MMOs for like the first time, when I was like looking for background music on YouTube, I think. And I found like this cover with Miku and Rin and Len, and I was like, wait, I love this shit. And then from there, I like started going through like the suggested videos. This was back in fucking like 2008, 2009, something like that. But yeah, I found a cover that I really liked, and kind of fell into the rabbit hole from there. I love your work. Hope I can commission you one day. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I for commissions, I'm hoping to open them back up. Maybe November is kind of what it's looking like. I originally said October, but I think I'm actually like fully busy for October. So it's probably gonna be more like November, but then I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out scheduling because I do really want to play Endwalker when it comes out. Final Fantasy 14's final next expansion. Endwalker, I really want to play it, but if I take too many commissions, I won't be able to play anything. So I'm trying to figure out my scheduling, and I need to catch up a little bit too. I'm like on 5.2. So I have a few patches to catch up on as well. I'm considering maybe like taking one commission and then waiting to take everything else until like after I finish Endwalker. I'm just trying to be honest with myself. Like when Endwalker comes out, I will be playing Endwalker, and I'm like, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I want to like go all in. I don't want to like have to work. Maybe I'll just take like 2 weeks off and just go crazy into Final Fantasy 14 again. And yeah, with like any art program or like any art type thing, it's really like just an endless void of like creativity. Maybe void isn't the right word. Endless space. It's like you can just keep doing whatever. I mean, music is an art as well, but I find that music is a lot harder for me, to be honest. I feel like drawing and like live 2D stuff comes to me a lot more naturally, I would say. But like making original music is like really hard. Like I know I've put out like 2 songs, but like it's hard. It's really hard. I'm considering looking into a few people potentially for helping me with like lyrics, because even when I make a song, I have a few songs that are pretty much done, but I actually really get stuck on the lyric creating portion of the work. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 songs that are like pretty much finished, but I can't finish the lyrics. I suck. I don't know. I can't like figure out how to write them. So I'm looking into maybe like hiring 1 or 2 people to help me help me fix up my lyrics and like help me write them, potentially. But on one hand, I don't want to like give up, because I feel like I can, if I really try, then I can put out something. But I think it's just to the point that like I realize my own weakness in language ability, and also just like concepts. Like I have concepts that I want to write lyrics about, but I have a hard time writing them in a way that I can express them properly. So so yeah, I'm trying to find someone who can help me with that. But it's also like I don't want to just like put out a tweet being like, hey, anyone want to just like help me with lyrics? Because I feel like I'll just get like either too many people or like people who aren't doing it like seriously as like a career, you know. So I'm not really sure exactly where to look. I have like 1 person in mind for contacting about that stuff, but I don't know. Because I know like there's other like vocal producers, like Vocaloid producers who like have someone else help with the lyrics and then they just do the music. I kind of want to figure out a setup like that, because I think that just might fit my needs better. Though it's also like hard to like realize that I maybe can't do everything myself. you know that feeling. Did I see the new Higurashi yet? Yeah, the one from last week. Yeah. It's interesting, but I'm also kind of annoyed that it's just like I thought that we were gonna go further. I don't know. I thought that we were gonna get more new stuff, and they weren't gonna just tell another side of the original arcs. But I guess it's like that's what they did before, I guess. But I kind of want like Why they gotta tease us with Satoko with the gun? I just want to see what happens. Like, let me see the Rika Satoko crazy mess. I want to see that. I'm good. I already know basically what happens. They made it pretty obvious. Will you release your music in high res or FLAC format? I don't know. Like, so maybe I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit weird about that. Just because I don't know. I don't know like how to describe it, but I know some producers aren't really super into people like releasing like downloads to their covers and whatnot. So I'm never really sure what to do about that. そうね。VTube スタジオを使って、今 iPhone じゃなくて iPad を使ってるんですけど、その iOS のトラッキングじゃないとちょっとズレがあるんで、ウェブキャメラとかを使うとしたらちょっとズレがあるみたい。でもそうこういう動きをしたい場合は、iOS のトラッキングじゃないとダメなんだよ。でも VTube スタジオはね、めっちゃいいよね。めっちゃいい。How much is your mic setup? Yeah, so actually this current mic setup that I'm using was the mic itself was $20. And then my mic stand thing, I have like a desk mount arm thing for the microphone. And that was also $20. I got that off of Amazon. I got the mic off of Sweetwater. And then I have the mic is an XLR mic. So I have it connected to an audio interface. My audio interface was like $120 or something, but I got that a while ago. So I'm not sure if I would really include that in the cost for myself. But if you didn't have an audio interface, then I suppose that would be part of the cost. But yeah, the mic and the mic holder thing were only $40 total together, which is crazy to me. And hey, welcome. But yo, Hyodoid and E-tier, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me, please. もうずっとあなたのファンです。これから応援してます。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。頑張れね。頑張ってみるね。そう、iPad なんですよ。もうちょっとね、多分 iPhone の方が楽かな。私 iPhone 持ってないんで、iPad を使わないといけなくて。ちょっとね、iPad はね、大きいんだよ。なんか大きいんだよね。邪魔。気によって邪魔なんだよね。これ。iPhone の方がいいと思うよ。でも私、携帯なんだけど、iPhone じゃなくて Android なんで、Android のトラッキングが全然良くなくて。Yeah, the tearless stream. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You can have your opinions and I can have mine respectfully. with character rankings, I think that's a fair thing to agree to disagree on. What is character rankings? そうね。私、絵を描くときは iPad で描いてるんだよね。 確かに、2年前からずっと iPad で絵を描くんだよね。なんだっけ。その前は普通のモニタータブレットを買ったんだけど、なんかディスプレイタブレットを買ったんだけど、なんだろうね、でかすぎて描くのちょっと、なんだろうね、変な感じだったんで、iPad を使ってからもう絵を描くのがめちゃくちゃ楽しくなっちゃってなんだろうね、なんか普通に鉛筆で描いてるような感覚だからめちゃくちゃ自然な絵を描けるようになったありがとう。そう、この体の動きが動きじゃなくて体の揺れのおかげでめちゃくちゃねスムーズになってきたと思う。これからなんだろうね、これからもこういう動きを入れたいこれからの依頼にねアメリカ人なのにでかいもの嫌いなのいやーアメリカ人はそんなにでかいもの好きなのな私そんなに好きじゃないのになYeah, I think the like body bounce that I added adds a lot to the live 2D model. When designing a model, do you have a special charm to add, or do you do it according to client wishes? I mean, when it comes to like design itself, I'm not really good at like I'm not really like a character designer, I suppose. So I don't normally mess with the design too much. Um, yeah, I kind of just like draw the design in my own style, but sometimes I think it's like with the hair. I tend to kind of adjust the hair a little bit. Since normally the way that the hair is drawn is a little bit different than like how I would draw a hairstyle, so I tend to adjust a little bit. But it does kind of depend on the character design, I suppose. Oh yeah. No, Nikki and I are buds. Nikki and I are buddies. I've literally like Nikki and I have had dinner together multiple times now. We've hung out before. We're buds. But yeah, I helped Nikki with Nikki and I worked on Silence together. With Silence, it was like he had some lyrics in mind, and then I tried to translate them kind of, or I guess not really, it wasn't direct translation though. Because he had written the Japanese lyrics in a way that weren't like actual, like they wouldn't fit the melody, so they were more Japanese lyrics or Japanese not sentences exactly, phrases that were written for the sake of translating to English, if that makes sense. I still wish I could have done a better job, but I still have the original Japanese that he sent me, and even now looking at it, I'm like, I'm not sure. They're difficult. He's really good at writing stuff, and I did my best, but I wish I could have conveyed what he wanted to convey better. そうね、やっぱり体の動きを合わせることでもうちょっと自然な感じになってきたと思う。ありがとう。まあ確かにね、いろいろな揺れをつけることで なんとか自然な感じになると思う。Hey, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Niki's awesome. I want to hang out with him again, but I haven't been able to go to Japan recently. But I hope next time I go to Japan, I can visit Niki again. What is it? Last time we hung out, I think it was actually, it was, Crusher, me, Frutella, and then, the Living Tombstone. We all were, visiting, and we all had, and my friend Neodemu, we all had dinner together with Nikki. We had shabu shabu. It was very tasty. .物理演算の方はなんか新しいパラメータを作って、でそのパラメータは顔の Y 軸をもう一回作り直すみたいな感じで、その後体の動きの新しいパラメータを作って、そのパラメータで体の X と Y 軸のやつをもう一回作るみたいな感じで、その動き、そのパラメータを物理演算でつなげてで Y 軸でその物理演算のパラメータを反対させて、でその結果上に向くとなんかもう一回上に上がって下に動くみたいなわかるかな多分見せる方が早いと思うけどyeah, I mean, like, to be honest, like, I got into music with like no music knowledge, so I think I'd say like if you're interested in music, like just go for it. It might be a little bit rough, but have you ever listened to Spice? Yeah, I have. Getting distracted by the ear wiggles. Yeah, they're a little bit bouncy, huh? Uh, そうね、次、今、オリジナル曲を2個ぐらい作ってて、で、1個は、あともうちょっとで完成する予定、する感じなんだけど、でもちょっとまだ、歌詞を作ってるんだよね。曲自体はもう完成してるんだけど、歌詞の方はまだ完成してなくて、でそこで調整もやらないといけないんで、でも今のところは多分2ヶ月ぐらいに投稿できるんじゃないかなと思ってますまだわかんないけど頑張ります。Yeah, I'm working on original thing. Might be uploaded in the next like few months. We'll see. I'm doing my best. Pray for me. はい、歌詞はねちょっと苦労してますけど頑張って完成したいです。完成したいです。曲なんだろうね。インストの方はめちゃくちゃ気になってて、正直今まで一番綺麗なインストできたんじゃないかなって思ってるんだけど、でもねインス とはなんかね、ボーカルついたやつと比べるとインストの方が綺麗かも。わかんない。まだ調整しないといけないからまだわかんないけど。なんかね、ずっとインスト聞いていきたいな。でもインストの曲じゃないからボーカルもね、ちゃんと綺麗な感じにしないと。Have you have you taken JLPT? I actually haven't gotten around to taking the JLPT yet. I do want to take it, but I always forget to sign up. And then I also don't like having I don't like that I have to go in person. That sucks. So I haven't taken it. I haven't taken it yet, but I should be N2. N2. I don't know if I'm N1. Maybe between N2 and N1. I feel like my speaking is a little bit worse than my I think my listening comprehension is much higher, and then my reading comprehension is higher, and then my speaking is kind of lower. あ、証券さんいらっしゃいいらっしゃい証券さんたちいらっしゃい曲を作ってる時はなんだろうね、最初から歌詞のイメージがついてるんだけど、歌詞は最後に作るんだよねインストを作って、でそこからボーカルのメロディーを作って、でそこからイメージしてた歌詞を作るんだよね。でもねその流れが間違ってるかも歌詞いつも殺してるんだから最初から作った方がいいのかなっていう感じもするけど、もう諦めて誰かに頼むことになるかもしれない。なんかね歌詞作りはねめっちゃくちゃ下手なんだよね好きって言ってくれる人もいるんだけど、やっぱりこっちめっちゃ苦労してるんだよねオリジナルキャラですか？この子は自分のアバターみたいなやつで私のイメージで作ったアバターっていう感じですかねもちろんリアルより全然めちゃくちゃ可愛いんだけどリアルの方はそんなに可愛くないので初見さんいらっしゃいwhat's an easy place to find new producers and their music? To be honest, what I would suggest is on Nico Video. There's the Nico Video daily and weekly rankings. There's a few videos, or there's a few daily videos that people upload that are daily ranking collections where it'll be a video of just all the top daily Vocaloid songs, the new ones. And when I'm really into wanting to find new songs, I'll normally watch those videos to try to find new stuff, and also just checking out the weekly Vocaloid ranking helps. But the thing with the weekly Vocaloid ranking is you kind of miss out on a lot of the smaller Vocaloid producers who are new or just like smaller in general. Because the weekly rankings tend to be, videos that already got like 90,000 views or something like that. So you kind of end up filtering out a bunch of the good stuff that gets missed, For Japanese, I it was mostly self-study at first, and then I did take 2 classes at a community college back when I was in high school, but those kind of were just like a very base, I guess. I think most of my learning was self-taught at that point. But then I did go to Japan, and I did take language classes for like a year and a half. So that did help a lot. Being in Japan and like taking classes and using Japanese every day helped me a lot. And also just like forcing myself to constantly be around people who didn't really speak English, so I like had to speak Japanese no matter what. That helped me a lot too. Yeah. Hisoko and I took a Japanese class together. Would I do another karaoke stream with the automaton? Oh yeah, I do want to do that at some point. I do want to do another one. I have to get new batteries though. Mine ran out of batteries. Eh, 私はね、アメリカ人。私、日本人ではないです。アメリカ人。カリフォルニア州に生まれました。で生まれました。やばい、日本語が欲しくなっちゃった。いや、リアルはね、最近なんかコロナのせいでもう1年ぐらいずっと引きこもってて、でそのせい私はね、めちゃくちゃ太ったんだよね。めちゃくちゃ太ったんだよね。やばい。なんか言いたくないぐらい太ったんだよね。ありがとうございます。Have you heard Orange Star's new song? I don't know. When did it come out? Maybe I haven't. Yeah, kanji's difficult. It's a long road to learn kanji. 昔は韓国語と中国語を習っていたんだけど、なんか諦めちゃって。でもまたなんだろうね、友達がその語を話す友達がいないとやっぱりやる気あまりないから、なんかね、韓国人の方とと仲良くなりたい。あとなんだろうね、中国語も習いたいんだよね。ちょっと習い始めたんだけど諦めちゃって。Oh, BA is a bachelor's, like a bachelor's degree. And yeah, you need batteries for the automatons. You only need like, I think you need like two or three AAA, I think. But I don't have any batteries around, so I have to buy some. いや、私正直な人なんで本当のこともうずっと言うことはもう本音しかないのでいや、太ったよ。太っちゃったんだよ。 Oh yeah, the Roland Girl cover. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I still really like that one, I think. Oh, I didn't know about the promotional thing. I'll have to look into the new Orange Star song. I didn't know. まあそうね、最近配信するときはね、日本人あまりいなくて。まあ配信してるときはね、多分日本時間だと朝の5時ぐらいとかになってるんだから、しょうがないんだけど、久しぶり日本語を話して嬉しい。Is there a plan for you to redo your old covers? I don't know. I kind of want to do more redos of older stuff, but also I kind of just want to like keep moving forward. I don't know. Not sure. I might do more redos of old covers, but I'm not sure if I'd use like the same vocal though. That's the thing. I might want to like do it with a different vocal. そうそう。私、日本語を習った時は、日本に住んでて、で、そのおかげで毎日毎日日本語しか喋れなくて。まあでもそのおかげで日本語が何とか話せるようになってきたんだけど、やっぱりその周りの人が、なんだろうね、周りの友達が英語全然ダメだったんで、日本語を話さないといけなかったから、そのおかげでね、無理やりな感じで日本語を習ったんだよ。こんばんは。でも韓国語もそういう感じにしないと。どうしよう。韓国に住む韓国に住もうかなまあ冗談かも。冗談かな今から引っ越しあまりしたくない。猫ちゃんもいるしな。そうやっぱりね、私も新しい言葉を習いたい。なんか別の外国語を習うことで、なんか新しいなんだろうねなんだろうね、人の考え方がなんだろうね、自分の考え方が拾っちゃうから、広くなるからやばい、日本語が欲しくなっちゃった。How to draw different type of cat, fox, wolf ears? I'm not sure. I guess the size would be the difference. 日本の文化で驚いたことはありますか？なんだろうね。あったんだよね。なんだっけな。めっちゃ驚いたやつあったんだよね。あ、そっか。ゴミ箱がないことなんだよね。それ変なのかな。アメリカだとね、ゴミ箱どこでもあるっていう感じなんだけど、東京に行ったらな、ゴミ箱あんまりなくて、あとはそうだ、座る場所もあまりなかったんだよね。アメリカだとね、ベンチとか普通にあるし、なんか外で座れる場所が結構あるんだけど、東京だとね、なんかカフェに入れないとなんか座れなくてで、外に歩いてて疲れたらどうすればいいのかなって結構迷ってたことがあった。そうそう、サリン実行のせいなんだよね。もうそのことは結構驚いてた。それと座る場所がないことかな。 ありがとう。ありがとう。頑張る。今でも、歌とかボカロのカバーとか作ってるんで、いつ出すかわかんないけど、楽しみにして。Can I give you a mouse? I would take a mouse. I used to have like 2 pet rats when I was a kid. Yeah, I want to do a automaton stream again. I just have to get batteries again. But I might try next time. How hard is it to get into sequencing Vocaloid or Tao stuff? I mean, like, if you know how to, like, write MIDIs for, like, I don't know, like, writing the bass MIDIs is pretty easy. And then for, like, if you're used to the UI of, like, doing the pitch stuff for MIDI, I think it's not actually too much of a difference. You probably have an easier time, though, working with, like, what is it? Like, Synthy is much easier to work with, I would think. Because you can just write directly on the notes, which is quite nice. そう、ベンチがないんだよね。困るんだよね。なんか、座りたい時は、ね、カフェに入って、コーヒーを500円で買って座るんだけど、それがちょっとちょっと嫌なんだよね。座りたいだけなのに、なんか、わざわざお金を出さなきゃいけないことがあまり好きじゃない。あまり好きじゃないんだよね、そこが。そうそう、その理由なんだよね。困るんだよね。まあ、アメリカもそういうなんか問題もあるんだけど、なんか、投資によって、なんだろうね。サンフランシスコとかで、確かにそういう、座る場所を消すみたいな計画があったみたいなんだけど、してみたら、反対していた人が多すぎて、その計画が中止になったんだけど、私はそれがいいと思うよ。中止になったことは。いいことだと思うけど。まあでも日本の方はちょっと、いろいろ違うかもな。わかんない。あ、そうそう、ニューヨークにもあったんだよね。I really need to do my Duolingo lessons. I feel that. There's apparently Lingo Deer is actually better than Duolingo, according to like 2 people. I know. あ、そうだよね。ゴミ箱はね。でもこっちだとね、ゴミ箱めちゃくちゃあるんだけど、やっぱりなんだろうね、失礼な人が結構多くて。で、私、スーパーで働いたことがあって、で、そこで、ゴミ箱を捨てる仕事もあったんだよね。で、そのゴミ箱に入ったものが、もう、なんだろうね。中身の種類が多すぎて、何これなんでこっちに来て、それを捨てるんだろうって思ったんだよね。まあ、それがアメリカの自由さということですかね。I'm sorry, I'm catching up on comments a little bit. I apologize if I'm a little bit slow. Hey, yeah, with Japanese, you just gotta keep working at it slowly but surely. ちょっと欲しいな時はあるある。そうだよね。おばあちゃん、おじいちゃんとおばあちゃんが座ってるのか。なるほど。まあ、確かにね、公園に、まあアメリカだと公園に行くときはちょっと同じ感じなんだけど、やっぱり座る、なんかベンチが多いから別に問題になってないけど。まあ、でも確かにね、その日本にありそうな問題。おばあちゃんと、おじいちゃんが多すぎて言いすぎてそうね、アメリカだとゴミの分別はなんかね、そんなに厳しくなくて、なんかリサイクルと普通のゴミしか分けていなくて、で日本に住んでた時は寮に住んでたけど、その寮は結構ゴミ捨てが厳しくてなんだっけな、なんか発酵の瓶があってて、でアメリカ人の私にとっては何これって思ったんだけどでも考えたらこっちの方がね、地球にとっていいかもなって思ったんだけど、勝利はどうなってるんだろうね。わかんない。But yeah, in Japan they really separate all of their trash, so it's so detailed though. When I was living in Japan, we had like eight or nine different bins. When we went to take out the trash, there'd be like 8 or 9 different bins for different things. There'd be like different types of plastics. So it kind of made you be more careful, you know, about what you were throwing out. And actually, one of my friends was talking about how if you like where she lived, she was living like in an actual Japanese home, and she was saying like if you throw out the wrong things, sometimes the old ladies on the block will like actually go through the trash and check, and if there's like something that wasn't supposed to be recycled, the old lady will like bring your trash back to your door and be like, fix it. Fix your trash, you fucked up. But because of that sort of like attitude towards trash, I think people are a lot more careful about recycling the right things and like you know, separating their trash properly. There's like a social pressure to do it, whereas here people, I don't know, like I think most people at this point I would say recycle, but even then the way our trash system works is even if you recycle things, a lot of the times they end up in the same landfill anyway, so it's like quite unfortunate. I'm not sure exactly how the end of the Japanese trash system works, but yeah, their trash system is pretty impressive though. But yeah, it's totally definitely the social pressure to properly separate your trash is there in Japan. あ、でもね、私日本に住んでた時はなんかゴミのことをあんまりちゃんと理解できなくて、そのおかげそのせいでなんか部屋がめちゃくちゃ汚くなっちゃったんだよね。なんかペットボトルが20個とか置いててで、なんかこれどうすればいいのかなって迷ってて、いやでもその経験、その時は初めて両親と離れていた時もあったんで、それが結構習う 経験になってきたと思う。そのおかげでね、自分のゴミはちゃんと処理しなきゃっていうことが分かった。本当に大変なことになっちゃって。で、友達に助けてもらってて、なんか一日ずっと友達が、部屋に来て、片付けてくれたんだよな。恥ずかしいことなんだけど。まあね、そうね。留学生のあるあるやつ。そうね。多分アメリカ全体的にそういう感じかな。なんかどこに行っても、っていうか、多分カリフォルニアの方が一番、厳しいかもな。そういうゴミ捨てのやつ。Yeah, thanks for coming by. When did Celia become silly now? A little bit ago. I can turn off the ears though. そう、めっちゃ優しい友達なんですよ。いろいろ助けてくれた。いや、あの時はね、あとなんだっけ、めちゃくちゃ病気になった時もあって、で、そこでゴミも捨てなくて、で、病院も行かなかったんだけど、その友達が連れてくれた病院に。うん。なんかね、アメリカ人としては自分で病院に行くのがなぜか怖くて。まあアメリカのせいなんだけど。で、日本に住んでもなんか病院に行きたくない感じになっちゃって。でもその時は多分ね、わかんないけど、多分インフルエンザだと思うけど、めちゃくちゃ病気になっちゃって。で、病院に行く勇気がなくてで、その友達がね、やっと私、病院に行かせた。うん。ありがたい。めっちゃありがたい。その人のおかげで、なんとか生きた。そうそう、高いですよ。なんか、救急車に乗ったことだけで、なんか、10、なんか10万円の10万円かかるみたいなそういうこともあるからね。そのせいで他の国に住んでもなんだろうね、その怖さが残るんだよね。なんかそこにいたらなんかわからない間にめちゃくちゃ高い、ね、値段になっちゃうんだなってそういう怖さがあるんだよね。くそー、アメリカお前なんで私にこういうことしたHello, welcome. I'm kind of sleepy, but I'm chilling. 今はね、朝の、あともうちょっとで8時ぐらいうん。6時ぐらいに起きたんで、まだ眠いんだけどね。多分この後、もう一回寝ようかと思ってるんだ。なんか起きたらな、眠れなくなっちゃったんだけど、配信後だったら 眠れそう。また眠れそう。猫ちゃんと一緒に。Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just a little bit sleepy. I woke up early today. Hey, welcome. Am I working on any new Vocaloid songs? Yeah. I'm working on some. They're not done yet, but please look forward to those when they eventually get released. How do you make the face line disappear when you look up? Yeah, so what I have is I have the line art of the face separated from the like color film of the face, and what I do is then I have like an inverted mask set up. So when I move the inverted mask over the face line, it makes the face line disappear. So I just move that mask like upwards when I have my face move up. Yeah. I kind of like want to make a spooky Vocaloid song at some point, but I don't know even how to go about doing that. Ah, 確かにそうだよね。でも聞いたことなんだけど、アメリカもそういうそういう感じになってるみたい。なんだろうね。世界全体的に同じ方向になってるっていうことが分かったんじゃない？最近。なんかニュースに出てきたと思う。人口はね、全体的に減らすべきじゃないかな。まあ自然な感じでもちろん。時間の流れで人口を減らすべきかな。And hey, thank you. Oh, can you hear that? That was my stomach. My stomach is growling. But I don't know what to eat. A rap Vocaloid song? Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. I don't even know how to do rap. Also, rap with like vocal synth is so hard. Hey, thank you. I think I'm like my voice is more tired than usual, or more sleepy than usual. So maybe this is more of like an ASMR stream. Butまあアメリカはまだね人口が増えてるみたいなんだけど、確かに前は一つのカップルでなんか子供が普通のは3人とかで、今になってなんか2人になってて、確かまあでも最近多分日本と同じように家賃とかねめちゃくちゃ高くて、で生活用のなんて言うんだなんかかかるお金が高すぎて、子供いたらもうお金足りなくてでも多分そのせいで子供がいる人が減ってきたんじゃないかな。 世界中に。そうそうそう、生活費。なんかカリフォルニアとかだと、家賃が1ヶ月で、なんだ。ここの辺だと、2つの部屋があるアパートとかは、20万円ぐらいとか、30万円とかぐらいの値段で、なんだろうね、マックとかに働いたら、1時間の仕事で、ここだとなんか16ドルだから、1600円ぐらいもらうけど、それだとね、生活あまりできないから、そのせいで、人暮らししてる人あんまりいなくて、みんななんか友達と一緒に暮らしてる感じになってるし、なんか家族と一緒に暮らしてる人も結構増えてて、そう、高いんですよ。この辺、普通なのは20万円ぐらい。高いでしょ。まあ、広くもないんだよね。アメリカのアパートに対してそんなに広くない場所だし。Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. I woke up at like 6 o'clock this morning. It's like 8 now. But I'm kind of sleepy. I didn't mean to wake up so early, but I kind of just woke up. えっとね。なんだっけな。なんか一人の家族の普通の給料は、ここだと、なんか、円でなんだろう。900、900万円ぐらい二人の給料を合わせることで、なんか900万円ぐらいは1年ぐらいの給料で、でもそれでもな、カリフォルニアではそれでも足りないんだよね。なんか東京と同じような感じで、でも多分ね、カリフォルニアの方が高いと思うんだよね。多分。いや、みんなはね、家を買うんじゃなくて、ローンとかじゃなくて、普通に、家賃を払う人が結構多くて、多分今の時代だと、まあアメリカだとね、家を買うのはもう高すぎて、もう本当に高すぎて。なんかね、普通のアメリカ、まあカリフォルニアだと、最低の家でもなんか1億1億ドルとかはさ、無理でしょ。普通の人だと無理でしょ。 そうだよね。Yeah, I have a Discord server, but it's for like attached to my Patreon, and I haven't actually been super active with Patreon recently. So yeah, I mean, and back in like what is it? Back in like high school, I would have to wake up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It was rough. But right now I'm you know, freelance, like self-employed, so I can kind of adjust my like schedule. I tend to wake up at like 10 or 10:30 a.m. normally. Oh yeah, I'm not actually streaming on Twitch right now. I'm just streaming on YouTube. I guess I could have streamed on Twitch too, but I didn't expect to have anyone on Twitch, so I just was like, I'll just stream on YouTube. まあ多分他の州と比べるとカリフォルニアは多分一番高いと思うから、なんかそういうシリコンバレーというところがあって、でそこでアップルとかグーグルとかそういうめっちゃでかい会社があって、で多分その理由でね高いんだよね。No, he's not awake. I kind of woke him up, unfortunately, when I got up to go use the bathroom. And I snuck out to the office to stream, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I woke up, so I was gonna stream." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he went back to bed. Hey, welcome. Yeah, back in high school, I would not get much sleep. I'd get like 3 or 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep every day, and I would have to wake up so early because where I lived there was only like 1 or 2 buses every day. So if I missed the bus to school, it would be really bad. So I would have to wake up really early to make sure I could catch the bus. The bus was at like 5:30 a.m. or something. And so if I have to take like a shower, then I would have to wake up at like 4 or 4:30, so I'd have enough time to like wake up, take a shower, get dressed, get ready, you know. Yeah, for Twitch it's only if you're affiliate or like partner. I could already be affiliate if I wanted to. I have enough like viewership and stuff on Twitch, but if I do that, then I won't be able to stream on YouTube at the same time. I might eventually do that, but currently I'm gonna stick with just not being affiliate, I think. But I might change that eventually. But it's kind of just more convenient when I do the dual streaming because I can just have the VODs instantly be on YouTube and I don't have to like upload them, you know? If you want to take a Vocaloid on a long trip, who would that be and why? I don't know. I don't really like think of any Vocaloids as like actual characters, I suppose. I mostly just think of them as like vocal synths, you know. So it's hard for me to like think of like person because like none of them really have personalities, you know. It's all depending on the song that they're used in and whatnot. So I don't know if I can actually really give an answer for that because you know. Yeah, I normally shower. I don't really shower like in the mornings because if I don't shower like in the morning, then I won't really be able to wake up normally. I need to like get refreshed to wake up. Yeah, I had a lot of money saved up for when I went to study abroad in Japan. I had saved up a bunch of money from like all of the music stuff that I had done in high school. So I had a lot to kind of fall back on. And then I also had like a college fund, so I was very, very blessed. My grandparents and my parents had been putting money away for college for me, so I had that privilege. Yeah, I think for me, I just don't really have any headcanons for any Vocaloids. They just like exist. They just be existing in my brain, I think. I don't really yeah. I've never really thought of them. I've never really like attached any personalities to any of them, really. Annual cost for house mice, $250 maybe? Dang. I mean, places here, like in my area, like average rent is like $2,000 a month. Yeah, I'd suggest like putting together like physical flashcards, to be honest. I think having physical, or like a physical book, I find that like learning online can be okay, but I think it's, if you have a physical book, then it's easier to kind of force yourself to just straight up open it, instead of like, when it's an app, I feel like it's easy to just kind of not open it, you know? When it's a book, it's like, it's physically like looking at you. It's like, bitch, study, you know?カリフォルニアのいいところを教えて。私あんまり外に出ないんだけど。いいところ。モンテレ水族館とかはいいよね。そう、モンテレ水族館。そこおすすめするよ。あとはなんだろう。みんな普通にサンフランおすすめするけど、私サンフランあんまり好きじゃなくて、なんか怖い人多すぎて。なんかね、いつもサンフランに行くときは、変な人に声をかけられて、なんか嫌なことを言われて、もう嫌だよね。まあ、なんだろうね。男の子だったら大丈夫かもしれないけど、女の子だったらサンフランにあんまり行きたくない感じかな。Oh yeah, I like Cinco. She's nice. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people like suggest Genki, but I don't know. I don't have any experience with it, so I can't really say if it's like a good or bad book. あ、サンタモニカもあるんだよね。私、北の方なんで、カリフォルニアの北の方なんで、確かサンタモニカは下の方だったっけ。Yeah, definitely like immersion with the language is the best way to learn it, I think. But I think along with reading like a book, along with that, like having a language partner, like a conversation partner is good. Yeah, it's like $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Yeah, it's expensive. To be honest, I'd like to, like, on one hand, I really want to move outside of California because it's so expensive here, but also, I don't know, like the California vibe is something I like. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, there's still a lot of idiots, but I feel like there's a lot of people with who aren't I don't know. I don't know what to say about. I don't know how to word that right, but I like most of California vibe. I'm not sure if I would find that same vibe elsewhere. ディズニーはね、私一回しか行ったことないんだけど、まあ、ディズニーはいいかもな。私、ディズニーあんまり興味なくて、行ってもなんか、別のところ人が良くなかったとか思うんだよね。よくねって思うけど。でもまあ、ディズニーが好きな人だったら、ディズニーに行くべきかな。ね。こっちのスーパーマーケットの時給は、ところによるんだけど、こっちとか、今住んでるところは、16ドルぐらい ?16 ドルぐらいでも多分、スーパーによって18ドルとかになると思うけど。で、なんかマネージャーの場合は多分23ドルとか。多分。私、スーパーに働いた時は結構前だったんで、あの時は確か時給は11ドルだったはず。でもまあそれから結構、上がってて、あとまあもちろん場所によるから、今ちょっと違うところに住んでるんで、もうちょっと高い方のところに住んでるんで、その違いもあるんだ。Yeah, I hadn't gone to Disneyland in a very, very long time, and then I went to I went to Disneyland in Tokyo, and I didn't know the price, and so because my friend was like, oh, like we should go, and I was like, okay. And when I got there and I got the ticket and I saw the price, I was like, $120. Like I don't know where I got the idea that Disney park would be like cheap, because I never go to like amusement parks or anything. So in my brain, in my like non-knowledgeable brain, I was like, oh yeah, this will be like 30 or $40. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I had that idea. Because yeah, when I got to the front, it was definitely not 30 or $40. It was like 120 for a day at the park, and I was like, oh, I don't even like Disney that much. Like, I'm not even like that into Disney. I didn't even like want to go that much. I was kind of just like gonna tag along with my friend. So I wasn't expecting that kind of price. It was cute though. The train had like these little like Mickey shaped like, what's it called? Like the hold where you like hold on to, what's it called? Like the dangling things that you hold on to in the train. Those were like Mickey shaped. That was cute. It was visually it was very nice. But yeah, I'm not really into Disney that much, so I didn't really I wasn't like super into it. I'd be more into like Universal Studios, like doing the like fuck JK Rowling, but I would be very interested in like the Hogwarts area. Fuck JK Rowling, but I like the aesthetic. Konbanwa. そう、おはよう。今日はちょっと早めに起きちゃいました。朝の6時ぐらいに起きちゃいました。まあそうね、私そんなに外に てないタイプなんで、なんかカリフォルニアのいいところ教えてとか聞かれても、どこだろうって思っちゃうんだよね。思っちゃうんだよね。ごめんね。なんかレストランもなんだろうね、本当にあまり出ないタイプなんで、レストランのなんかおすすめのレストランもあんまりできない何も出てこないOh, why she gets a cut of the studio, the Universal Studio tickets? Oh, I want to go, but I don't want to like give her money. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like, me getting a ticket would just be a drop in a huge fucking bucket for her. I don't even know. Like, with stuff like that, it's hard for me to make like what is it, like a decision on like whether my contribution adds or takes away from anything, you know. when it's something like that, I'm like, is my ticket really supporting her that much? Oh, are you into any manga? Do you have any faves? I used to read a lot of manga. I haven't been reading much recently. I did read Chainsaw Man back when that was coming out. I was reading that. There's like some really heady manga that I read sometimes. Like what are they? Like there's like some really not great manga that I'll just like, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. There'll be like really shitty manga about like getting revenge on people. Like there'll be like, I don't know, there'll be some, what's it like, I guess Shield Hero is like a good example. That's a more mainstream example of that. But I like sometimes reading stuff like that just is like getting back at people. Yeah, shitty manga, guilty pleasure. Yeah, I don't exactly like, I enjoy it in like a way that like I understand that these manga are really shitty. about very shitty people. It's like you know, people who watch like reality TV about like really bad people. It's like that kind of entertainment. But you know, I used to actually read a lot of manga. I'm trying to think of like when I used to read a lot. I've kind of I haven't read manga recently, so it's hard for me to think, but I used to read a lot of what's it called? Seinen manga. I used to read a lot of that. I did read a lot of like shoujo manga as well. Yeah, I read a lot of like older manga, like kind of marketed for like older audiences, seinen stuff. Oh yeah, and I was reading One Punch Man at one point. 東京のおすすめところっていきなり聞かれると、それはちょっと困るかも。そうよね。困るよね。いや、私、東京に住んでた時はいつもそれ聞いたんだけど、なんかおすすめところあるとか聞いたんだけど、やっぱりいきなりね、そういうのをおすすめるのはちょっと難しい。Oh, what is it? There's also I remember years and years ago actually at this point. I read the Elfen Lied manga and I liked that. The anime ending isn't great because they just winged it and like they cut out the rest of the story, but I remember liking the manga. Of course it was kind of gory, but you know. Oh yeah. I've read Oyasumi Punpun. I have a print that I got at an anime convention. I got a print of Oyasumi Punpun that I have in the kitchen, or not kitchen. I have it like in framed in the living room. Yeah, Oyasumi Punpun is really good. What was it? Apart from that, thinking of like I don't know if it's considered heavy. I really like Monster, the manga for Monster. And then what was it? There was 20th Century Boys. I like that one as well. I need to reread that one though. I was reading that. I read it through on the like at one point, but at some point while I was reading it, my like manga reader I was using it like a tablet at the time. My manga reader like fucked up and it just like kept like skipping chapters. So I need to reread it properly because I randomly skipped some chapters or some pages and it kind of fucked up the story here and there. So 美味しいラーメンやか。あ、ラーメン食べたい。なんかね、こっちカリフォルニアだと、今住んでるところだとラーメンは結構あるみたいなんだけど、なんかコロナのせいでそういうところは結構閉まっててで、なんかなんだっけ、40分ぐらい車で行かないとあんまりなくて、でそれがちょっとめんどくてめんどくさくて、あまり最近ラーメン食べてない。ラーメン食べたい。Yeah, Monster's pretty good. Oyasumi Punpun's really good, but it is pretty heavy. I don't think it's for everyone. It's a lot to go through, and there's some pretty dark themes in that. So I can't really recommend Oyasumi Punpun to everyone because it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. There's a lot of heavy subjects in that. It's good though. Yeah, 最近漫画あんまり読んでないけど、昔は毎日読んでたから、なんかおすすめタイトルとかあんまり浮かばないんだけど、うん。私一番好きなラーメンはなんだろうね。Yeah, if I had a list up, I could list a lot more manga, but I don't have a list or anything. そう遠いよね。なんかわざわざラーメンのために40分ちょっとな。Oh yeah, Golden Kamuy. I've read some of it. I was reading it back when it first came out. I think I've read like maybe like 3 volumes, but I kind of dropped it at some point. I think my issue with Golden Kamuy was I think I'm kind of not good with manga or anime or really movies in general that combine like really serious topics with comedy. I think that's something that I'm just like not really super into. So with Golden Kamuy, it kind of does that a lot. Like there'll be like super serious parts or like topics, and then they'll kind of just like randomly throw in a bunch of really like comical stuff. And I think that's just not really for me. I kind of want to like read something. I either want to read something like full on serious, or I want to read something that's like comedy. Like I don't really like when those merge, if that makes sense. So yeah, I couldn't really get into it. I was into it for a while, but then I think at some point the the author kind of just kept going more and more like on the comedy side when it came to some of the plot points, and I was like, I'm not really into this anymore, I think. ああ、そうよね。カービーカフェとか行きたい。なんかね、私、そこ、東京に住んでた時は、めちゃくちゃそういうなんかコラボカフェに行きたかったんだけど、なんか気になったやつは、なんか予約しなくていけない。いけない感じだったんで、予約しようとしても、なんか、なんだっけな、なんか問題があったと思う。なんだったっけな。なんかやってみたらなんか問題があって何の問題だったのか覚えてないけどなんか予約できなかったで、そのせいでその特別なコラボカフェに行けなかった。I haven't read Spy Family. 私と島村 I don't know if I know that one. Oh yeah, DDLC Plus. Yeah, I was actually, my boyfriend like hadn't played it before, and I was like, oh wait, you should play it. You should play it because we got an Xbox recently. But he played it, and like watching his reactions for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Because he didn't know anything about it other than like, you know, it was kind of spooky, was all he knew. So he didn't know like all the cool stuff that happens in it. But he finally cleared all the main stuff, so now he just has to do the side stories, and I'm like, I want to see the side stories. Can you play them so I can watch? I want to watch that. Like I want to watch the side stories, please. Yeah, they released DDLC Plus on I think like consoles in general now. It's like Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, I think. I'm interested in the side stories. I'm scared though. But I'm looking forward to reading through those. Yeah, probably. I might end the stream soon-ish, not yet, but maybe a bit. I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh yeah, Made in Abyss. I haven't read the manga for Made in Abyss. I did watch the anime though, and I liked it. There was some parts of it that I wasn't super into. It was like, I don't know, some parts the author like has the characters like naked, and I'm like, what? This is a little weird. This is a little weird. I'm gonna be honest. But apart from those parts, I really enjoyed the story so far. But yeah, I haven't read the manga yet. I do want to do that because I did enjoy the overarching like story of Made in Abyss. But yeah, I want to kind of read more. I think that it's pretty cool how like creepy it kind of gets, and like how realistically kind of gory it gets sometimes. I appreciate that side of it because I feel like a lot of authors don't like tackle that type of realism in their work, so I do enjoy that side of it. Ah, 確かにね、チェンソーマンのアニメ楽しみだな。どうなるかな。But yeah, I think I don't think it has new paths. I think it's just like side stories as far as I'm aware. But I don't know, maybe something happens when you clear the side stories. I'm not sure. We did play through the base one, like all the, you know, the normal routes though. And those weren't any different. The only difference is like when you're on console, there's like a virtual PC thing, because obviously yeah, because like obviously you can't. Some of the stuff doesn't really work on console without like the PC part of the game. So they have like a virtual console type thing, which is cool. I think that's a cool way of doing that. How can you keep talking and not feel tired? Are you an AI? I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, I would say. Best girl? I think I kind of like all of them. I do kind of want to play through the side stories or like watch the side stories though. I think I kind of like all of them though. I think I do like Natsuki a lot though, but I also feel like Natsuki was like the least, I don't know. Natsuki was like the least spooky out of all of them for me, I think. Like with Yuri, I like her, but she's kind of scary. And with Sayuri, I feel like what she would talk about would be so like, oh no, you know? I feel like with Natsuki, of course, like, she did say some stuff, but I felt like it was less, like, out of all of them, I felt like Natsuki was like the most normal. I don't know. Like, she was the most chill out of everyone. To an extent, was my vibe I got from Natsuki. I like Sayuri though, yeah. I feel like Sayuri was like probably the most realistic to me in terms of like all the characters. I mean, there's also like, I don't know. Can you even like, I feel like Monica's just like a different category. So I don't know if I don't feel like Monica counts as like a contender for best girl because she's just a separate entity completely. Yeah, but I have like I don't know, when it comes to gore, I'm a little bit picky. Like I'm really not that great with gore, to be honest. But there's like specific things that I'm really bad with, but then there's other things that like I don't like. Like I can kind of live through them. Like with Elfen Lied, that's very gory, and that's kind of like Elfen Lied is probably like that's probably more than I would normally want to see ever. And then there's stuff like Bakano, which is kind of a different level of, it's like a different kind of gore, or slicey. But then yeah, it's like, I don't know, some types of gore I really do not vibe with. I'm not really overall, like I prefer not to see gore whatsoever. But like when there's some, like, I don't know, like with Higurashi, I'm fine with Higurashi gore mostly. I don't like the newer Higurashi's like blood stuff though. I think the older Higurashi had a lot more tasteful blood and like gore, whereas the new one, it's just like blood splatter everywhere, and I'm like, this is literally just like comical at this point. Whereas the old one, I felt like had a very toned down, like more realistic level of like blood mostly, and it was like a lot more impactful because it wasn't like blood splatters all over the place and like 20 gallons of blood, you know? Like, I'm not really sure what they're thinking with the new one. I feel like it's ridiculous level of exaggeration, which makes me almost think that they're like doing it to that extent on purpose as like a plot point. Because I'm like, there's no way anyone would ever animate this much blood splatter and not have it be like a gag, you know? あ、証券さんいらっしゃい。あ、四つ葉とは読んだことあるね。いいよね。ランドリアは聞いたことないけど、検索するね。 I I have played a good amount of gacha in my lifetime. I think you underestimate me. Um, I've been playing mobile gacha games for a long time. I haven't actually been playing as much recently, but no, I have many years of gacha mobile experience. Many years. Do not underestimate me. But yeah, is the new Higurashi worth watching? I can't say for sure yet. I think honestly, the original Higurashi and then Higurashi Kai and then Higurashi Rei, like I think those three together are honestly fine. I think it's just like up to you if you want to have like the story goes further but in kind of a different direction. But I think where it stopped originally was a totally fine place for it to end. But I would say this new one is more on the side of fan service for people who like wanted to see more, and then Yukishi is like, well fuck, you guys wanted more, here it is. And it's like kind of, I wouldn't say it's like a middle finger to people, but I think it is kind of like somewhat laughing at people who wanted more. Almost like Danganronpa V3 vibe. Not really, but a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of that vibe from Higurashi so far, the newer one. But I still not really sure where it's gonna go. But yeah, it's hard for me to totally recommend it yet, just because I don't know what the heck is going on. Like I don't know what Yukishi is going to kind of settle on for the actual ending of this story at this point. So I would kind of say like, I don't know, I think just stopping after Kai or you know, watching the dice roll arc of Rei, I think that's a good place to stop, to be honest. Yeah, as of now, I can't really recommend the new one currently, just because I don't know what's going to happen with the rest of this second season of the new one. Oh yeah, Natsume Yujinso is really good. I watched most of the anime of that. I think I watched like, how many seasons are there now? Are there like 4 seasons? I think I watched like 3 of them. I remember I binged that at some point. Oh yeah. I haven't been playing Genshin recently, but I still really like Hutao. She's still my fave, I think, at least visually. And like I like her voice a lot. But I know what's her name? The voice of Tosaka Rin. I know she's voicing, I think, one of the newer characters in Genshin. So I'm kind of tempted because I really like that voice actor from Fate. Tosaka Rin's voice actor. I forget her name. Sorry. Oh yeah, Umineko remake. See, I don't know. Like if you've like read all of Umineko, I'm sure you understand, but I'm not sure how they would go about animating some things. Like there are some concepts that I'm not sure can be animated. Like character perspectives kind of fall apart when things aren't very tightly controlled. you know, if you've read Umineko, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, with the new Higurashi, I definitely feel like the blood is a little bit much. I like the original, like I know a lot of people still prefer the VN over the original anime, which is totally fair, and I think that's a good opinion. But I think the original anime is still totally fine. Like I rewatched it recently and it was still totally good. But yeah, like I feel like the blood is just way too much, and even like I'm still not really into the character designs, to be honest. I'm not like, I don't hate them at this point, but I'm not into them either. Like I feel like the characters just look a little bit, I think like the color palette is just too bright for me. I think the original one had like a nice kind of faded palette to it, which gave it a nice feel to it. And I also feel like the facial expressions were more somehow like they were more off model, but that made it more freaky. Like thinking about like Rika's face in that one scene with like the knife, like she looked so creepy in the original one, and then this new one, thinking about like the recent knife scene, and I just like felt nothing. I mean, it doesn't help that like there's literally like 10 gallons of blood flying all over the place, and I was like, this isn't realistic. Like, not that the human body does not contain that much liquid. You know. Shoujo Tsubaki? I don't know if I've seen that one. Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying Hamefura though. I really like Hamefura. The second season's been nice and comfy. What gacha game is the best for you? I don't know about best for anyone, but I used to play Destiny Child a lot back when it first came out. I played that for like 2 years straight, I think. I played like the Korean version, and then I also played the Japanese version, and then I also played the English version. I had like 3 versions of it installed in my phone. I liked that a lot until at some point they added like battle pass type thing, and that kind of ruined it for me. I thought the game was really good before that, but once they introduced the battle pass stuff, I stopped liking it. It became way too like paywalled. I don't know. はいはい。聞いてくれてありがとうね。おやすみなさい。にゃんこ先生、かわいいよね。Oh yeah, I read Fruits Basket. Actually, when I was younger, I actually had like all of the volumes. I would go to like Borders and buy the new volume when it came out. I really recently watched the what was it? The remake of the anime, and that was pretty good. I totally cried at the end. But I do have to say though, after so many years, I do think Fruits Basket kind of aged a little bit differently. Like when I read it as a kid, I definitely kind of took the story in a different way. But being an adult now, like thinking about all the different ways that they talk about like relationships and abuse and stuff, and various like various things like that. I think I just didn't pick up on that when I was younger, and I was kind of more just looking at like the romantic side of it. But like as a full-grown adult, like watching through the remake, I was like, oh shit, like this actually, man, they really like go in on like topics that I didn't realize before. So I really respect it for like tackling some hard topics like that in a pretty good way too. There's still some things that are like kind of but yeah, I appreciate that like a lot of the characters just like do not forgive Akito. Like I really appreciate that they did that. I would have been so mad if like a bunch of characters like, oh yeah, you're fine, you know, you feel me. Yoimiya. Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't been like keeping it with Genshin, so I can't remember like what the newer characters' names are. なんだろうね。期待してるのはなんだろうね。今のところはあんまりないかもな。日暮らしってところかな。まあ、ミネコがまあ違うけど、キッコニアの中頃2の、第2フェーズを期待する。アニメじゃないけど。ゲームなんだけど、あれ期待してるんだよね。早く出てほしい。Yeah, I'm waiting on Kikonia Phase 2 still. Please, Yukishi, feed me. I was playing Arknights for a while. I think I played Arknights for like 7 months or so. I was playing it for a while, maybe like even 8 months. I was playing it for a while. But I think at a point I just like stopped feeling. I don't know. I think at some point like the gameplay just stopped really being fun for me. Like without specific characters or without following a guide, I wasn't really able to like clear certain content, and that kind of wore on me at some point, I think. Oh yeah, Berserk's really good. I still need to. I've seen all of the Berserk movies, but I would still like to go back and read the manga at some point. Did you play Fate Go? Yeah, I played Fate Go back when it came out. Yeah, back when it came out, I played it a lot, and I still kind of play it on and off, but I think at this point, I play the Japanese version, but I think at this point, I'm kind of just like, eh. Like, I think the combat ends up being like so, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not really super into it anymore though, but I still occasionally like boot it up and play a little bit, but I feel like it's so grindy, and like even the story feels kind of grindy. And with the story, like unless you have certain characters to beat certain bosses, it can be really hard, and that just kind of you know. Yeah, I think for me, like I never, with like Fruits Basket, I never had like I never like thought of the Kyo and Yuki thing as like a rivalry. I think I was like fine with whoever Toru was gonna end up with. Like I know like they kind of frame, it's like kind of a rivalry for most of this show, but I don't know, I didn't really have any opinion on one or the other, though. I guess maybe I liked Kyo more when I was younger, because Yuki was kind of like a stereotypical nice. I mean, I know there was way more to his character than that, but at first glance, he was like a nice, pretty boy, and I was like, come on, we can do more. Yeah, Berserk can be a bit spooky. I think with the CGI, I don't know. I haven't watched it recently. I watched it like years ago, but I think the CGI worked really well for some scenes, and then for like the battle scenes it looked really clunky. But and yeah, with Arknights, I think I was enjoying it for a while, but it just eventually I was like, not into it anymore. I was doing like the monthly pack thing for a while, like the $5 thing. But at some point I was like, nah, I don't need this anymore. And yeah, I made my model myself. I did the art and also the rigging myself. Are any Jun Maeda works? I'm not sure. Jun Maeda? Sounds familiar. Oh, I see. Yeah. I haven't seen that one. I have seen Angel Beats though. Yeah, Berserk is I think Berserk is pretty cool, but I do have to say there's a lot of content warnings for Berserk, so if you're interested in Berserk, definitely go in with some caution, because there's a lot. Yeah, Berserk is it's good, but yeah, like millions of content warnings for Berserk. Definitely if you're not definitely over 18 content. I think maybe it's because I myself am kind of sleepy. My stream is a little bit more ASMR than normal. Unintendedly. Oh, yeah, I never read I only saw the anime for Angel Beats, so I don't know about the VN at all, but I remember I liked the anime mostly. I think I liked the second half of the anime more than the first half. The first half kind of felt like weird and kind of slow. Like I couldn't tell the direction of the first half, but then the second half I was like, oh, okay. Sugaru Miyake? Oh, I haven't heard of this person. Is there like a specific novel that you'd recommend from this person? Yeah, I haven't really been like reading much recently. I do want to read more manga though. But I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like I used to have like a much easier time finding new manga to read, but I feel like nowadays I feel like I have no idea what I want to read. Like everything I end up reading is like kind of shitty, but like guilty pleasure, like kind of bad manga. Like I want to read a good manga. Anyone got any good manga recommendations? Not manga, but I was reading the webcomic, what's it called? Solo Leveling. But it's not, I don't know. I'm not sure if I would call it like it's alright. The writing is a little bit, I don't know if it's the writing, I think it's more the dialogue is a little bit weird. comfy stream. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh, I'm still. Oh yeah. I'm currently not cross streaming for this stream just because I was doing it really early and I don't know. I was like, should I just do this on YouTube? Thinking back to it, I should probably have streamed on Twitch at the same time, but oops. Too late now. Oh, maybe I'll check out the manga adaptation then. But yeah, normally I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I'll be probably streaming later today with live 2D stuff. おやすみ。聞いてくれてありがとうね。Oh, Blue Box? I'll have to look it up. Oh yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming to the stream. "3 Days of Happiness" manga. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might check it out then. So I've been looking for manga to read recently. Cause I've been like normally I'd have more to watch with the anime season, but I'm only watching like 2 or 3 shows this anime season. Do any of you have any anime you're watching this season that are good? Because I'm watching Higurashi and I'm watching Sonny Boy, and then I'm watching what is that, the aquarium one? Oh yeah, and I'm watching Hamefura. But if any of you have any other anime you're watching this season that you think is actually good, let me know, because I watched a few first episodes of some of the stuff this season, and I wasn't really like into much of it. I don't know. No love life. No love life. We're past love life. I'm sorry. I don't like the character designs, bro. おやすみ。聞いてくれてありがとうね。おやすみ。おやすみ。 No Love Live. I used to be into Love Live. I think at this point I'm good though. I'm just good. I'm good. I'm fine. I was into the other group, the one that were made from like all of the normal cards from the game. What was that group again? I liked all of those girls a lot actually, but I'm really not into this new group of girls. Not into that at all. I think they should have just stuck with that group of girls from the previous one because they were awesome. Like actually had like cool character designs. Yeah, the Nijigasaki ones. Like I really liked those girls a lot. I think that they were like all the character designs were really good. And I felt like all of the voices really good too. Like all of the girls could like sing pretty well as well. And they had like really nice voices in general. And I don't know. I didn't feel that way about like the Accords, and I don't feel about that way about like the new group. I don't know. Even like the original Love Live girls, I was never super into the music much. So yeah. I think they should have really just pushed Nijigasaki because I thought they were just like a great group. Unfortunate. Cozy Zone, yeah. Oh yeah, Odd Taxi is great, yeah. So many people were slept on Odd Taxi. It's crazy. That shit was so good. Like I want everyone to watch Odd Taxi. The finale for that was so fucking good. Odd Taxi was so good. Can't believe some people didn't watch it. Yeah, I don't know. I really couldn't get into any of the girls like or any of the songs at all really with Aquarius. I just wasn't, I don't know. Like even with the original I almost said Hololive, the original Love Live girls, I was still, even then I was kind of like not really into most of them. So I was like into Love Live but for only one character. Did I play any rhythm games? Yeah, I played a good amount of rhythm games. I play mostly arcade ones at this point, but Archaea? Maybe. Have I heard of Archaea? Archaea? Oh, this one. Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't try it out though, but I have heard of it. And yeah, Vivi. Yeah, Vivi was good. Vivi was good. Though I wish there was more. Like, to be honest, I really liked it, but I wish that there was actually more story because I think they could have gone further with it. But I think it was good overall, but I wanted more. But I don't know if they could really do a second season because, you know. Sidus? Oh, yeah, I've seen that one too. I haven't really played it though. I've heard of it though. Osu? I used to play Osu a good amount years and years ago. Back in like late high school, I played a lot of Osu. I haven't played recently at all though. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played recently at all. But I know there's a good amount of like beat maps of like my covers and stuff up on there, which is cool. There's a few people who have like contacted me because they wanted to like make beat maps, which was awesome. It's cool that I have like mysterious Osu following. That's kind of separate from the rest of my like fan base, I suppose. I feel like they're like completely separated, but like there's some people who just only know me for my Osu, like my songs that are on Osu, and I'm like, oh. It's just an interesting separation, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end my stream pretty soon here. My voice is getting a little bit tired. I might just get back in bed for a bit. I just wanted to stream a bit since I was awake. But I do think I'll be streaming later today. Maybe around 12 or 1 p.m. is my estimate. Though that depends on like how if I fall back asleep, I don't know like when I'll wake up. If I just stay awake, then I'll probably stream at like 12 or 1. If I fall asleep, then I don't know when I will wake up. So yeah, so if y'all are still around later, I'll be streaming probably, most likely. But yeah. No, he has to go to work soon. He has to go to work in like 30 minutes or something, or like an hour. So if I'm asleep, I'll just be conked out. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I want to keep doing stuff, keep making stuff. That's what makes me live. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone for coming by and chilling. My eyes are kind of slowly shutting at this point. So この後多分あと5時間ぐらいにまた配信すると思うけど、今はちょっと寝ようかと思ってます。なんで配信を終わろうかなって思ってます。じゃあまた後で。Alright. Bye guys. Thanks for coming. Bye.